Good morning everyone, Observation King here with you this morning, and I wanted to bring you an update on my sunflower plants. Now, in my previous video I had actually made a statement about how I would actually add more soil to this as the sunflowers grow, and I'm actually now thinking whether I would actually really need to do that, because based on the last video they've grown quite a bit, and I've added some flower sticks here to support their growth. This one has oddly taken a strange shape as it's growing. That's probably because of the plant ties that I've put there. It wasn't like that before, it was actually straight, but I'm going to try and see if I can remove one of these plant ties over here to try and straighten this out, and then put the plant tie slightly higher so that the plant doesn't grow this awkward bend here. So that's basically what they look like right now. They've got a good few set of leaves, they're still growing. This one's a lot more straight, and I haven't really done anything to the soil yet, like I've said. Only added fertilizer about 2 times, and yeah, it's doing pretty well. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was my watermelon. They've actually progressed quite a bit themselves, despite the fact that we've actually had a mixture of mild and warm temperatures right now in this spring. So we've never really had a consistent heat nor a consistent coolness, but a mixture of the two. So I'm just going to show you that now. So this is my watermelons right here. So this is 2 plants, not 1. And from the last video you can see they've actually grown quite a bit. The other 2 are over here. And yeah, they're doing quite well. Yesterday we had quite a lot of sun and a lot of warmth and heat, but today is more sort of like mild. So it's not too bad. I mean, I'm sitting out here right now without really much on, and it's not cold at all. It's just not warm. So yeah. And what I've noticed is one of my watermelons, I don't know if you can see that on the camera there, but they're actually producing a tendril. If I could just show you that right there, if you guys can see that, that's a tendril right there. There's one on this side, and there's one on the other side somewhere, but they're still rather short. I've noticed that the other melons don't actually have that yet, but I don't know why he developed it so early, but he has that, which is pretty epic. They're also a month old as of today, when I released this video, and compared to when I last showed you guys, they've definitely grown. And despite the fact that we've been experiencing, like I said, mild temperatures with a mixture of heat here and there, they're still growing pretty well. So I'm hoping that if it carries on like this, they will actually produce some decent melons. So one last thing I wanted to show you is my strawberry plant. Now this is my strawberry plant. This is the one I've had for about 5 or 6 years already, and I literally have not touched this plant at all. Not given it any fertilizer. It's just literally been growing in this pot for about 5 or 6 years. Oops, the petals came off there. But it's been growing for about 5 or 6 years, unaided in any way. The only thing I've really been doing is keeping an eye on it, and it's been producing strawberries every year. It's also an incredibly resistant plant because it suffered a lot of heat, like ice and snow, directly on the plant itself, and it never dies. It never ever dies. There's always these 2 leaves here always survive. We have more underneath now as they've grown, but these 2 that I've just touched here never die. They always stay alive. Now yesterday we had petals on this, but as you saw, some of them just came off, and we've got a few more flowering here. And the yellow bit there should be turning into a strawberry if it's pollinated, because strawberries self-pollinate, so I'm hoping that's going to happen. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you guys today. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.